Hello everybody, welcome to Avalon Priestess TV, where we dive into Avalon, Morgan le Fay and all the mysteries of the Celtic goddess. And today we're talking about how you can connect more deeply with the earth. So, once upon a long time ago, when the priestesses of Avalon may or may not have existed, we don't know, the people of the British Isles, of the Celtic lineage, they lived in a way that was very close to the relationship of the land, because they literally lived in the land. And it has been raining a lot the last couple of days, and I have been thinking a lot about how cold and uncomfortable it would have been back in thousands of years past to be the people who really lived and breathed on the land, because back in those days you lived on the earth. You had a much deeper connection to the land around you, to the animals that you brought into your house in the winter months to keep them safe, to the land which you literally tilled and grew food on yourself in order to survive, and to the animals that you grew and looked after until they were slaughtered for your food, for your family. And there's this very deep connection to the earth, which I don't think we can even comprehend now, because our way of life now is, I'm not kidding, it's fabulous. I have hot water on demand. I love it. But we do have this obstacle to be really truly connecting in with the earth in the way our ancestors were. And it's not necessarily bad. It's just something that comes up when we're really working on connecting with the goddess and working in this Celtic lineage. For those of us who are obsessed with Avalon, who are walking the path of the priestess, and who are really enchanted by these Celtic mysteries, we really work with the wheel of the year, which is the Celtic holidays, from Samhain to Imbolc to midwinter as well, Beltane, Midsummer, Lammas, the big festivals of the ancient Celtic year, which were all agricultural and based on the land. And they weren't festivals in the way we think they were. Oh, let's celebrate Samhain, or All Hallows Eve. Oh, let's celebrate the land. No, these were actually harvest festivals that weren't just spiritual in nature. They were a big part of their community life and the way their life was led. So, all in all, people in the past had a very deep connection to the land because they didn't have double glazing or computers or lighting or hot water on demand or any of these things that we have now. And we're very lucky to live now in this time where everything is so decadently wonderful for our own comfort and ability to live lives beyond our wildest dreams. And at the same time, when we are following a nature-based pathway of paganism, there is this disconnect, and we need to find a way to really connect in with nature, which is tricky. Hey. So, I have found the most powerful way to connect with nature, to have a deep relationship with nature and open yourself up to your connection with the natural world around you, with the plants and the animals and the beings in your landscape around you. The easiest and most direct way to do this is by learning about herbalism. Okay, surprising choice. And in my Morgan le Fay mystery school, in sister year, we have a beautiful herbalist, Suzanne O'Gara, who comes in and she teaches us herbalism throughout the year. And it's not just because it's kind of cool and fun and awesome. It's because when we learn about plants, when we learn about the healing properties of the plants that live in our local area, our brain and our experience of our natural world expands. Yeah, we have this connection to our local environment, which is completely different to what we knew before. Whereas before, you'd be walking along the side of the road going, oh, lots of weeds, rumble, off I go, I'm thinking about Facebook or whatever. When you learn herbalism, when you walk along the road, you are seeing and noticing all the different plants which have a healing or medicinal quality and which are directly interwoven with the progress and lineage and ancestry of our people, our human ancestors. So when we walk down a path and we see chickweed, or we see dandelions, or we see plantain or dock leaves or something, we look at them and we think, oh, I know what they are, and I know how this bit of nature is intricately linked to me. I know how I interact with this herb and this bit of nature, and how my ancestors have been using these plants for thousands and thousands of years to keep them healthy in the time before modern medicine. And that really clicks in that connection with nature in a way that nothing else really does. And it cements in this relationship that you really are interconnected with the world about you. It's not just you living in this world that doesn't connect in any way to you. And it is easy to feel that way because we live in towns and cities, and we don't need to go foraging for blackberries to eat our dinners, and we don't need to walk to a well to get our water. So our landscape doesn't really affect how we live so much. But when you can go for a walk and you're in your local area, and then you can see the plants and you know, aha, that one, that's what my ancestors used to stop blood. That one, that's what my ancestors used for menstrual cramps. That one, that's what my ancestors used to try and not get pregnant. That one's what my ancestors used when they were feeling a bit poorly and they needed lots of iron. Yeah. And it just births this connection, and you understand that nature and you grew together. We're a team. We've grown up as part of this natural world. And even though we live in houses, and even though I'm talking to you on an iPhone right now, and even though I'm about to go hop in my car and drive back to my regular house, we are still connected through the magic of plants, the magic of herbs, and through our ancestors who had this deep connection. So that's why I believe herbalism is a really powerful, powerful way to connect in with the natural world. Essential for us on the goddess pathway and us pagans. And in Morgan le Fay Mystery School, of course, we have Suzanne, who teaches us herbalism throughout the year. And I'm going to be 100% real. I'm not a qualified herbalist. I'm not even a very good one. I'm not a very good one. I'm a very, very lazy witch. But learning, incorporating it a little bit changed everything for me, and I know it will for you too. So if you wanted to come join me in mystery school, you're gonna get that herb knowledge. And if you want a deeper connection with the land, I recommend learning about herbalism. Go find Suzanne O'Gara, our herbalist. She does lovely classes for people who want to deepen in with their connection to herbs and the planet. And for us in the Morgan le Fay Mystery School, herbs have got to be done, because Morgan le Fay is a healer who could work with all the herbs. So I'm hoping you're having a wonderful day. If you want to learn more about Morgan Mystery School, you can pop in the link below to have a look and learn about our beautiful class. And I'm sending you so much love and sleepy, sleepy wishes from rainy, rainy England today. Bye.